So today I am making blueberry pancake muffins and egg muffins. We're having Brenner today. I did make another Brenner video. I'll put that in the description below. You can go watch that one, but this is a different type of Brenner. It's all muffin shaped. What you'll need, I have a bunch of ingredients here. I'm just going to use some pancake mix, Crustos, or whatever it's called, Crusties or whatever. Use about 2 cups of that, a half a cup of milk, and I'll say a teaspoon of cinnamon or half a teaspoon of cinnamon, however you like, and then a teaspoon of vanilla, and I have some vanilla powder here, vanilla extract, and I have this too, probably won't use that, and I'll say about a half a cup of blueberries or any frozen fruit you like. I only have blueberries. And for the egg muffins, you'll need about 9 eggs and a little milk if you want. I'd say maybe like 3 tablespoons or a fourth a cup, I don't really know. And little bacon bits if you want. And I have some sausage patties that I'm going to ground up, but ground sausage, however much you want. Some cheese, however much you want. I have cheddar cheese shredded and some feta. And I'm also going to put some spinach in here. You can use frozen spinach, but I have the leaves unfrozen. It's baby spinach and baby kale. I thought when I got this from the store it was only spinach, but it's fine. Alright, so I'm going to get started. You'll also need 2 bowls and then stuff to mix it with and muffin tins, but I'll get started. And some spray. You want to spray down your tins, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you'll cook all this for about 20 to 24 minutes. I'll put these to the side. Alright, so first I'll start with the pancake muffins. It's the easier one. 2 cups. Like I said, I haven't made this recipe in several years, so I'm very rusty. I don't even have a recipe. I just pulled a bunch of recipes offline and I wrote it down like this. So, yeah. I just decided to make a cooking video because I haven't made one in maybe 4 or 5 months. 6, 7 months. Do you know that meme? No, you don't. More like... Anyways. So this is about 2 cups of pancake mix. But like I was saying, I haven't made a cooking video in several months. So I was like, I gotta get y'all another cooking video because y'all love my cooking videos. I didn't even want to cook this tonight, but I'm making it for you guys, alright? Also, I got 200 subscribers. Well, I'm at 212 right now. So, yay! But thank you for subscribing. Subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what's your favorite breakfast food to eat. Do you like Brenner? Do you not like Brenner? Breakfast for dinner, if you don't know. But yeah. Like this video if you like it. I know it just started, but cinnamon. This is Vietnamese cinnamon, which is very strong cinnamon, stronger than regular cinnamon. Like I said, with this, since it's stronger, a little bit goes a long way. Alright. And if you want recipes for this, let me know and I'll type it up. I know this video is all over the place. But yeah. There you go. Vanilla powder, I like using a little bit of this. I don't know, it makes things a little better. That's probably a teaspoon. And now onto your milk, like I said. About half a cup of milk. Try it first and see. Might need a little bit more. I'm out of the cooking video groove. I haven't done this in so long. Like I said, I forgot everything. Like, how do you even cook? I don't know. No, I know how to cook. I'll never lose that. But I forgot a lot of my stuff, this is another half, so 1 cup. I'll see, it's probably going to need a lot more milk. Yeah, let's just do 1.5 cups. You can add a little sugar to this if you want to. It's like making pancakes. So, yeah. So 1.5 cups, it's kind of a little thicker than 2 cups. Okay, that's better. So I did about 2 1/4 cups pancake mix and 2 cups of milk to get this consistency, which is regular pancake consistency. Alright. And a little vanilla here. Oh, the recipe said 2 eggs. I don't remember putting eggs in here when I made it. So if you want to put an egg in here, you can. That's about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix that together. Now on to the blueberries. So the trick with this, and when I make pancakes, I usually put the blueberries on it, like dot it, put the blueberries on it after, but I'm going to put it in there now. That's about a cup of blueberries. And just mix that together. The reason I usually put the blueberries in afterwards and just like plop them down is because it changes the color of the batter when you just throw it in here like this. You see, you see it's a purple kind of right now. But I mean, color, it doesn't matter. And that's how you do the pancake mix. And I'm going to spray this. It's a little muffin tin. And I'm going to spray it down and then put those in here. I'd say this is a smaller muffin tin, so, but probably put about 1/4 cup in there per section. And then if you drip anything, just clear it. You know, if you get stuff on the outside of it, just get that with a paper towel. Anyways, a little update about me. You see that? My glasses always do that. But a little update about me. Tomorrow is my road test. Tomorrow is my road test, which is like 1 step closer to getting your license, the final step, if you will. And so I have to pass that. I've been stressing about the whole thing. I pushed it off. I should have done my road test months ago, but I've just been so busy, and I just never scheduled it. But I'm finally doing it tomorrow. I've been struggling with parallel parking, so, and overthinking it too. I'm an overthinker. But you will know if I passed or not, because I'm going to make, you will know if I pass or not, because I'm going to make a video about it. I have a video coming out soon about like being a new driver and the things I've experienced, like road rage, getting honked at, near accidents. That'll be out soon, in a few weeks from now. Oh no, this video will be out after that one. So you'll see that one before this one. But October 2nd, tomorrow, is when I take my road test. I'm not done with these, but I just wanted to show you. And then I'll finish this and do the egg ones. Alright, so I have 8 eggs in here. This is a nice one. You'll need about 9 eggs, like I said. And I'm going to show you a one-hand crack if I can do it. There we go. Almost dropped it. Should I put that on my resume? Can crack egg with one hand. Anyway, so you want to take this and whisk it, scramble it up. I'm not going to show you. I'd probably drop that if I did. I only have 8 eggs in here. My math is off. I think 8 should be fine. Yeah. 8 eggs, we'll see about it. It should be like, can crack egg with one hand. Can't do math. Now you can add milk to this. I don't. Okay, I scrambled the 8 eggs and now I'm going to put all the stuff in here. Now, I have bacon bits. My dad doesn't like bacon, so I'll probably just make a few with bacon. I saved the bacon for last. But I cut up my spinach and kale. I broke these down. This is a sausage. I recommend getting like a good quality sausage if you want like a better taste. This is fine though. These are just frozen patties. The feta, like I said, and salt and pepper. I didn't say that before, but salt and pepper. I usually don't put salt in my eggs, but just a little bit of both. So I'm going to dump everything in here now. Alright. And I preheated my oven to about 350. I'll see how that goes. But a little bit about me is that I currently am doing stuff within film. I guess you'd say I work in film, like the entertainment industry and film. That's my goal, but I am doing that now. But like big time goal is to be a director, and I am working towards that. I'm writing my second short film, which I'll direct. It's going to be a big thing, bigger than I've ever done before. But yeah, this is pepper. Very little bit of that. But currently I'm working on 2 movies. One as a production assistant, one movie that films every Friday and Tuesday from now until December. So I'll be doing that. Salt. And then I'll be assistant directing, which will be my first time ever assistant directing on another movie. It's going to be an action spy movie like Mission Impossible. And I'll be doing that. I'm having to learn about like being an assistant director, because before that I've only done a few other things within like behind the camera. So this is the biggest thing I've ever done in terms of film, like assistant directing. That was one of my goals, so I achieved that, getting to become an assistant director. Now I have to actually do it. So I'll see. I'm learning and asking people stuff, and they're helping me, which is good. And then, of course, learning online as well. But I've been in a lot of projects recently, mixing all that up. If you want to get fancy, you can add mushrooms, onions, tomatoes, all that. I forgot what we usually add in this, but you can add anything, potatoes, all that. But I've been busy with, I'll talk really quickly. I've been doing a lot of things in film currently. Like I said, crew work mostly, which is behind the camera. Mostly production assistant work, but I'm moving towards assistant directing and making my own films. So yeah, wish me luck on that end. But I'm doing pretty good so far. I've been in quite a bit of projects, like since July, since I started working behind the camera. I've been in maybe like 8 projects, 10 projects. Currently have some coming up as well too, like I said, I mentioned, and then some, you can say, in talks with. It is fun stuff, you know. I'm trying to move away from production assistant and go toward assistant directing, maybe script supervising. Production assistants, you just kind of help behind just whenever you needed in the crew aspect of things. I was the biggest project I was a PA on, production assistant. It was a car commercial. That one was a good experience. Those are big time filmmaking projects, so that was my first experience with that. And I did learn a lot on that one. I did that one last month. Of course, the movies that I'm doing, those are big time things. I still do acting stuff. I just did a voiceover thing today. I submitted that. That'll be in a short film. Now, I did find out yesterday that there's going to be a big time movie filming where I live, and I'm like, I want to get on that, be an extra. So I'm going to be scouting the internet to become an extra on that. And those things are paid too. I was almost, I was an extra. Well, not an extra. I got an extra role for another movie that's on Netflix currently that was filming in my area, but I got sick, so I had to cancel that. But I'm hoping with this one, I can get on that one, because that'll be fun to see, a big movie set with some big name actors. Okay, back to the food. That's a little bit about me. I know you're like, cook already. We came here to see you cooking. You're not cooking. What is she doing? I'll make a video about all this film stuff, so I'm not doing this during the middle of my cooking. But back to it. So here's some feta. Now, I don't know about the combo of cheddar and feta. It should be fine. I'm throwing the feta out. We have another one. Good thing I looked at that. I have another feta in there, but I'm too lazy to open that and deal with that. And I'll add tomato to this, our last minute addition. The thing about this is when you get started adding a bunch of stuff to it, you have to add more egg, and adding more egg is just, more and more egg. Y'all know apparently eggs are expensive now, so be mindful of that. But I'll cut up some tomato. Like I said, you can add whatever. I guess basketball talk. The Mavericks start playing soon. No Luka, no Kyrie, just Cooper Flag and AD. But it should be fun.
Yeah, but they're still gonna win the championship.
Okay, I don't think they will though. That was my dad. He's been wanting to get in the video since I started this channel. What do you have to say?
Hey everybody, I've been eating this delicious food for a couple of years now, so what are you making today?
Well, they know this, but pancake muffins and egg muffins.
Can't wait.
Well, you heard it from him. Delicious food. I make delicious food. That's why you gotta follow my recipes. Continue watching. Alright. I crack myself up. I feel like if I was on a deserted island for maybe 2 months, I could survive on just talking to myself and cracking myself up. Don't need anyone but myself. No entertainment or nothing. I could survive. Not that I want that to happen. Alright, this video is already way longer than it needs to be. This could have been a 15, 10 minute, 5 minute video, really. But yeah, this actually looks beautiful. You should see it. The colors are so nice. I can't show you too much, but yeah, it looks kind of nasty on camera. Alright, so I'm going to put these in the muffin tin and I will be back. Alright, so this one's a muffin tin here. What is this called? Muffin pan? I greased it and now little by little, just fill up each cup. And like I said, you might add a little more egg to it if you need to, if you wanted to like stretch. These don't have to be filled like all the way to the brim. But if you wanted to, you can. And then you can just fill them up and then go back and fill up some if there's, you know, a little less in there. And you can do this with egg whites if you really wanted to, like, be healthy, all the way healthy. Like I said, I'll make some with bacon, so I'll just add that. I like bacon bits. You can add that in there and then take it and just mix it in like that. Mix it around. And then I'm going to put the pancake muffins and the egg muffins in the oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 to 25 minutes. Just keep checking it, and I'll be back when they're done. While that's cooking, I thought I'd show you this mug I made. I painted it myself. It's a pottery thing, so it was just like a regular mug, and then we painted, and then they like put it on fire, and ceramic thing. It's kind of like a reddish pink, and then nice flowers and stuff. It's really cute. I drink a lot of tea, so. But yeah. And if you're new here, my cooking videos could be like 5-10 minutes long, but I like to yap away, so they end up being 40 minutes long. But next time I won't talk too much. There's just a lot I had to say, a lot I had to get off my chest, and you know, I'm gonna do that now. Just so, no, I'm just kidding. Alright. 20 minutes left on the clock. I'll be back. Okay, so I am finally done. The egg muffins turned out really good. The pancake muffins actually like exploded. Not exploded, but like they're not muffin shape anymore. So yeah. And I tried a little bit of it. Definitely add that sugar to it. I don't know how much, depending on how much you want it to be, like sweetness wise. Or you can add maple syrup to it, but it definitely needs like sweetness. But here's the egg muffins. It turned out really good. Here it is. This is how it looks. It's hot. But yeah. Here are the pancake. I'll just call them pancakes now. Ooh, I burned myself. But that's what they look like. I don't even want to put that on the thumbnail. I'll put this one on the thumbnail. Alright, but that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you like it, and if you want the recipe, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll possibly write the recipe for you. If you ask, I will. But subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get 300 subscribers now, because we got our goal. I got my goal of 200, thanks to you all. Thank you yet again. Major goal is 500 subscribers, because then I'll make like a sweet or something like I did for 100 subscribers. So let's keep growing my channel. Keep watching, and yeah, that's it for this video. See ya.